Section 5.4.11. Suppose that a single card is selected from a standard 52 card deck. What is the probability of the card drawn is a king? So let's go ahead and take a look at that first question. So here we have a deck of cards. There's a total of 52. We have 13 of each suit. We have clubs, diamonds, hearts, and spades. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and part A, we're going to answer the first question. Okay, so how many cards do we have of kings? Well, there are how many kings total? Well, there are 4. So we know that there are the number of king cards divided by the total in the deck. So we know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 over 52. Okay, so if we take 4 and divide that by 52, let's go ahead and do that. So 4 divided by 52, and that gives us 0.769. So 0.0769. And then what we're going to do is we're going to round that to 3 decimal places, which is going to be 0.077. So then we can say the following. We can say that the probability that the card drawn from a standard 52 card deck is a king is 0.077. Okay, now let's answer the second part. The second part says, now suppose that a single card is drawn from a standard 52 card deck, but it is told that the card is court, meaning a jack, queen, or king. What is the probability that the card drawn is a king? Okay, well, first and foremost, let's go ahead and review that information again. Okay, so the information is telling us that the standard deck of cards contains 52 cards. The standard deck of cards has 4 suits, which are club, diamond, spade, and heart. Each suit has 13 cards, and there are 12 court cards. Court cards are the face cards, which are 1, 2, 3. You can see here that there's 12. And then there's 4 king cards in a deck of cards. Now, the probability that the card drawn from a standard deck of cards is a king, given that the court card is the following. Okay, so we know that we want to find the probability of event A occurring, provided that B has already occurred, which is equal to the probability of A and B divided by the probability of event B occurring. So we know that from the first part, the probability of A and B, meaning that, okay, how many kings can we have out of the deck? Well, there's 4. So we know in the numerator, it's 4 out of 52. Okay, and then what is the probability of event B occurred? Meaning that there are 12 court cards out of how many in the deck? Well, that means we have 12 out of the 52. So if we simplify, okay, we can simplify the 52s, so it becomes 4 over 12, which reduces to 1/3. And then we want to approximate this to 3 decimal places. So this is 0.3333, repeating. So then we would say 0.333. So now we would answer the question. We would say that the probability that the card drawn from a standard 52 card deck is a king, given that the card is court, is 0.333.